I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, it's not gonna be fun. This is just the honest truth. Dirty waters, okay, so it's time to take this crochet human hair down. And I bet you've been wondering how to take down crochet human hair so you can be able to reuse it. Well, the first thing you need to do is detangle. So we're using a spray bottle with water and just an UNBRUSH. Now I'll link everything down below in case you don't have any of these things at home. Literally, you have to detangle the hair so that you can reuse it. That is the only way. Now, if you don't care to reuse the hair, then obviously you can cut and do whatever it is that you want to do, you know, because you're not going to reuse it. But if you want to reuse it and take care of it, you definitely have to detangle it so you can take it out. I would definitely recommend making sure to get it as wet as possible. Taking out dry hair is just not going to be fun, and it's not going to be easy. So go ahead and drench it up with water and detangle it as much as you can before you get started. This step is really important, and I know a lot of people are going to try to like skip it and stuff, but honestly, if you're looking to reuse the hair, this is a non-negotiable, babe, because you want to reuse the hair, so the hair has to come out seamless. It has to come out in one piece. So we're gonna have to detangle it as much as we can, as best we can. That is literally the only way. So there are two products you can purchase so that you don't take out your hair like dry and you don't want it to break and stuff. I'm gonna leave them on the screen so you guys can see, and I'll leave the link down below. You can purchase from my affiliate account down below. This first is a braid remover. It's more like a conditioner. And then you can also use the spray, which is very easy. It unlocks any residue or products you have in your hair so that it can just come out more seamlessly. Now, for me, I definitely added this to my edges because I know I have bad buildup like edge control. You can also wash your edges before you take the hair down so that way there's no built up edge control. Now, people were asking, how do I find my braid that I crocheted in there? Honestly, I just start pulling downwards, and once I feel that there's a loose braid, I end up just finding my hair. I don't sew my hair down, like I just crochet it underneath my other braids, and then I'm able to just pull my hair down and the braid just comes out. My hair is also fairly short, but I feel like even though your hair might be long, if this gets pretty old, you'll be able to take the braid like down. I promise you, you should be able to do it as long as the braids are not super tight. So now I'm just sectioning off where I'm going to start with the two braids that I'm working with. Now, since I remember how I did my braid pattern, I did small braids up at the front going into one braid going back. So for every two braids, they're going into basically like one braid. So I'm loosening up those braids, my hair, making sure that it's some moisture going on. And I'm literally just unbraiding my hair all the way up. Now, the best way to explain this, because obviously my hands are going to be in the way, is you're unbraiding your hair and it's almost like the crochet hair is sliding out of the braid, almost like when you add in weave to a feed-in braid. You're just sliding out the crochet hair from the braid. That is all you're doing essentially. Um, yeah. So if you need to see how I did my braid down for this particular style, in case you braided your hair down the exact same way, I'm gonna leave that link down below as well so you guys know how the braid down was prior to taking this out. But all you are doing is unbraiding your natural hair and sliding the crochet human hair out. And then you're making sure that it's nice and detangled. You sit it to the side so that you'll be able to reuse it. A lot of people keep asking, is it a waste of money? How can you reuse it? This is how. And it probably seems like this is a lot of work. And the answer is yes, it is. But if you want to reuse it, this is what you have to do. Everybody was debating if human hair was worth it or they just wanted to do synthetic hair. You can do synthetic hair. It'll be easier to take out. But yeah, So it's up to you. The human hair crochet is just trending. I personally have been loving it. I like it better. I feel like it's more of a seamless look than synthetic hair, but maybe I don't install synthetic hair the best, but I feel like it matches my hair. The human hair matches my hair better than when I'm doing synthetic hair. Now, I know somebody's gonna ask, so like I said, I did small braids into bigger braids. So this is a braid I'm just literally unbraiding, and I put it in slow motion because I know people are going to I know somebody's going to comment down below. I can't see. What are you doing? Your hands are in the way. You're not going to be able to see what I'm doing. That's why I'm explaining it. You have to unbraid your hair. And the best way for me to unbraid my hair is to use my hands. Like there's no way I can like show you this in a perfect angle. You have to unbraid your natural hair and slide down the crochet human hair from your hair. That is the best way I can explain it. I try to put it in slow motion. These are going to be different angles of how you can take out the crochet human hair because I know people are going to ask. So I try to give as much angles as I could. I did some from the side, some from up top, some from the back. I did the best I could, y'all. But literally it just slides out of your hair when you unbraid it. But you have to make sure that you're not like taking your braids out dry. You need to get some type of remover. Another tip is this process will be easier if you continue to keep up with the maintenance of detangling the crochet human hair every day. If your crochet human hair starts to get matted, just know if you're trying to reuse the hair, the takedown process is going to be hell. That is my most honest tip I can give you. You are going to have a bad time taking this out if you do not keep up with the maintenance of the crochet human hair. Period. That is me telling you the real tea. Okay? So you can also use the conditioner if you're really having trouble. I personally did really small tight braids up at the front and I do regret it. Next time I'm just going to do big chunky braids. But you guys are also going to hear my review later on in this video. Well, actually in a few seconds. I'm going to start telling my honest opinion and things you need to know for taking down this crochet human hair. I definitely recommend to watch the whole video because if not, you're going to miss something and you're going to comment down below a question that's already answered. So, yeah, just stay tuned for the next like minute or two, and I'm going to start talking about important details on taking down the crochet human hair. Now, I'm going to put this disclaimer in here while I'm doing my hair. First of all, if you are getting crochet human hair, this is the only method I know how to take it out and be able to reuse it. This is just my method I do at my house. Y'all do what y'all do. This is what I do. Anyway, so if you're getting crochet human hair, do not expect the takedown to just be 1, 2, 3, ABC. It's just not. So if you like have trouble understanding that, then don't get it. You get what I'm saying? Don't get it. If you don't want it to be a long process and you don't have patience, then don't get it. Don't do it. That is my suggestion. That's my honest opinion. I have patience because this is what I do for a living. So, and I like trying new stuff, so it is what it is. Yeah, that's the easiest way I know how is to detangle all of the hair and then to just start unbraiding your hair and sliding out the crochet hair. That is the easiest way I know how to reuse it. So, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy, it's not gonna be fun. This is just the honest truth on taking out crochet human hair. But yeah. Okay, so y'all heard that disclaimer. I said what I said, and yeah, If y'all looking for an honest YouTuber up here, yeah, it's gonna be me because I'm a pretty blunt person and I don't just sugarcoat stuff. If you ask me something, I'm gonna answer it. And how I know somebody's gonna ask how long I had this hair in. Only 2 weeks, but I've had crochet human hair in for about a month before from the same company. If you look down at my other crochet human hair videos, you could just type in crochet human hair on my channel and you'll find the other videos, or I'll try to link it down below. But I've had a lot of different crochet human hair. I even go into detail about all the questions people have on it. I have a whole video simply answering questions, not even doing it. Just simply answering questions people have. Is it worth the money? So, yeah, this is all I'm doing is literally unbraiding my hair and sliding down that crochet human hair as gently as possible. Okay, because I know some people get rough, they get impatient, and that's why your hair starts breaking off and yeah. Also, make sure you're not using like heavy gels on your natural hair. You don't want to do that. For me, when I installed this, I added a moisturizer to the thread because I wanted to make sure that my hair stayed moisturized. And I'm glad I did that. I really feel like I made a bit of a difference when taking it down. So make sure that you guys do that. You can add some type of oil or probably moisturizer to the thread so that you can have more of a moisturized scalp and hair, and the thread is not just rubbing up against it. I know some people were talking about that. I know a lot of people were also asking if you have fine hair, is this a good style? I personally don't think so. My hair is pretty thick, so I think it's fine, but some people with fine hair, I honestly wouldn't recommend it. People with finer hair or more hair that's more fragile, I would definitely be careful of some of the styles that are out there that are trending that you probably want to try, that you should just look deeper into because of your hair texture. You also want to be very particular about your perimeter. You might not want to do straight backs. Maybe if you want a designated part, you could just do different types of braiding patterns. I've done different types of braiding patterns. You can go back and look at my crochet hair videos and look at all the braiding patterns I've had. I've had like probably 4 different kinds. So you will just have to pick which one you feel will be right for your perimeter or your edges or what you think. Um, yeah, this is all I do to take out the hair. I just unbraid my hair and try to gently take down the crochet human hair. And spray as much as possible, y'all. Like you can add moisture to your hair to take this off. If you don't even have moisture, I would try to recommend like a water bottle with like conditioner. You gotta add some moisture to your hair. Taking out crochet human hair or taking down braids in general, just dry. I honestly don't think it's a good idea because it's a tension type of style, and you want to make sure that you deal with it with gent as gentle gentle as you can. I don't even know the word I was looking for, but you want to deal with this as gentle as you can when you're taking it down because it's a tension style that has been in for a while. You want to just deal with it delicately. There you go. That's the word. Deal with it delicately. So as you can see, even though I've detangled the whole thing, I'm still going to go back in and keep detangling. That way when I start to unbraid my hair, it's not matted at the root or through the ends when I slide it out. So yeah, definitely recommend. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. The video is almost done. I'm almost done taking out my hair. This did take me about 2 hours to complete. I know that's not the funnest thing to do, but that is what it is. That's the truth. So, um, I'm gonna keep unbraiding my hair. This is almost the last braid. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure that you like this video so that other girlies who are looking to take down their crochet human hair can find this video. The only way we can help each other is by at least leaving a like or a comment or something so that everybody else who's asking the same question you asked and found this video exactly how you found it can find it easier and faster, and before they purchase crochet human hair or before they try to take down their crochet human hair on their own. So leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you guys next time. Make sure you are subscribed. I have more videos to come. I love you guys so much. I'm almost to 100K, and I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna do a party, a get together, a dinner, or what, because I have worked so hard on YouTube. I have been on YouTube almost 10 years, 10, 11 years, and I'm just now about to hit 100K. Crazy, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, so I got all the hair out. I will say I definitely enjoyed that hair that I had, the deep water wave. It was really nice and the curl pattern was really pretty. It was easy to take care of. Again, I didn't have any tangling. I really detangled my hair like every other day or to every day. I would just take it out the bonnet and just wet it and detangle it and wear it. So yeah, and then always the takedown process is not as fun, but it is what it is. Next time, I don't think I'm gonna do my braids so tight. Probably just do some dookie braids so that way when I'm taking it down, It doesn't feel like there's small little braids and thread and trying to undo it. I'm not doing that anymore. Yeah, I'm just gonna do thicker braids and see how that goes. Honestly, the first time that I had my hair in, I ended up doing like a part and then I did braids around the part and I didn't have leave out. But yeah, I feel like I'm probably gonna do that again, and they were just like bigger braids, so I probably would do that again. We'll see, we'll see. I really feel like I haven't found a braid down that I love so far, but definitely I'm gonna do them bigger. I thought making them smaller would be like just make the hair look like seamless, but I feel like honestly the older your hair gets with crochet human hair, the better I feel like it looks. So I feel like next time I'm not gonna do like such perfect small braids. I think just a cool like 14 to 13 braids is good, just at a regular size and not so tight, because Lord knows that was tight. And maybe like slight leave out, not even anything to where it's really noticeable, but just like slight leave out. But yeah, that is my review on the hair. I really liked it. I had the deep water wave from YG Wigs. Obviously gonna have more hair and crochet hairstyles coming to my channel, of course. Make sure you are following me. Make sure you like this video to help people find this video. And yeah, I'm tired now. I don't know how long that took me. I feel like it took me like maybe like 2 hours. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.